Hello everyone, welcome to my screencast of the states that I've lived in and what grades I was in. When I was a kid, we moved a lot. That given, I went to many different schools up until I was an adult. I was first born in Whittier in 1989. Then we moved to Kingman, Arizona. I was only a few weeks old. From there, we stayed for a couple years and then we moved to North Carolina. I was 3 years old when we moved to North Carolina. That was in 1992. Then in 1993, I was 4, almost 5 years old, and this is where I first went to kindergarten. 1995, we moved to Colorado Springs, and I actually got to finish kindergarten. Then from Colorado Springs, we moved to Texas, Nakona Hills, and I got to start first grade there. 1997, we moved to a little town called Decatur, Texas, and I finished first grade and started second grade. 1998, we moved to another small town called Rome, Texas, and this is where I finished second grade and started summer third grade before we moved again. We went back to Colorado, but this time in another city called Grand Junction. This is where I got to finish third grade. We moved to Clifton, Colorado, and I started and finished fourth grade. We went back to Grand Junction again, and I got to start fifth grade. The longest place I lived as a kid was called Taft, California. We moved halfway through fifth grade, and then we stayed there up until my freshman year in high school. Freshman year of high school, we moved to Bullhead City. This is where I dropped out of high school. But then in 2008, I moved to Victorville, and this is where I went back and got my diploma. 2010 is when I started my journey with Barstow Community College, and I just graduated in 2020 with my associates. And then 2020 of summer is when I started Laverne. Thank you for looking at my screencast.